Have you ever heard of a straight guy fooling around with a gay best friend out of pity? No? Well, allow me to fix that for you. So I have this straight friend named Clay, and Clay and I have known each other for about 10 years. We used to see each other surfing at the same spots, and we would always chat it up in the lineup, and then we started going surfing together. We started surfing together almost every day, and we became best friends like almost immediately. And Clay is my type of guy. Like, he's got the shaggy surfer look, he's got the sun-bleached hair, he's tan, he's fit. I also happen to know that he's packing, because I may or may not have seen things slip a few times when we've been towel changing together. So if you couldn't tell already, I've had a little crush on Clay for quite some time. But I knew Clay was straight, so I didn't expect anything to ever happen with him. But that didn't stop me from hitting on him, like, in a joking way. Actually, anytime I have a straight best friend, which I pretty much always have a straight best guy friend for some reason, I always hit on them. And that might sound weird to you guys, but honestly, like, we're just so comfortable with each other. Like, I'm not gonna have a straight best friend if he's not comfortable with me, like, fooling around in a joking way. So when Clay and I would go surfing together, I would always, like, rub my hand on his thigh as a joke, or, like, pretend like I was trying to rip his towel off as a joke, all while announcing very clearly that I'm gay for him. Like, fully just laughing our asses off about this, right? And Clay would always be, like, giggling and making me stop. Like, I could tell that Clay never actually wanted me to hit on him. Like, if I were to try seriously, he would have said no. But one pretty sus thing that we did used to do together was we would go tanning. And when I say we would go tanning, I mean we would tan everything. So the first time this started, Clay hit me up and just wanted to come over and hang out. And when he hit me up, I was laying out on my lawn tanning my cheeks. So I just told Clay, like, hey man, you're welcome to come over, but this is what I'm doing right now. And Clay must have been bored as fuck, because he was like, dude, I don't care, like, I'll come hang out while you do that. So I told him he was welcome to come over, but I also told him that if you're gonna come over, you gotta tan with me. I didn't want to be the only one with his cheeks out. And I guess Clay thought I was joking because he was like, haha, see you soon. And then he showed up and I was still laying out tanning my cheeks, and I told him to come join. He did not seem like he was expecting that. So at first he was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I gave him a hard time about it, and I was making fun of him for being like nervous and shy. And I was like, come on, man, it's weird for me to be out here tanning and you to just be hanging out fully clothed. And I guess I peer pressured him into it because he finally stripped down and joined me. He was being really shy and making sure that only his backside was showing. Like, every time he rolled over, his hands were covering things. But I'm not gonna lie, I was still thoroughly enjoying the view. I mean, he has an amazing tush. But anyways, we started doing this fairly regularly. Like, the more and more we tan together, the more and more comfortable Clay would get. But I could tell that there was no way in hell that Clay was gonna take it any further than that. Or at least that's what I thought. See, I had a boyfriend and we were together for 5 years. We even ended up getting married for 1 year. And when my husband left me, Clay was really there for me. Like, he really supported me through that. And one day I was complaining about how I just miss being able to do stuff to another guy. And I decided to ask Clay if he'd be down to let me do anything to him. And sorry guys, I ran out of time, so follow for part 2.